Hello, bonjour, guten Tag. I'm very happy that you sent me many questions in the past weeks. And this time we're talking about my first year as President of the European Commission. Because indeed, I started as Commission President on the 1st of December 2019. And we have quite an exceptional year behind us. I mean, we will all remember 2020, that's for sure. So, let me start with a question from Shani.
Hello, President von der Leyen. Firstly, thank you for answering some of our questions. So, the past year, we have observed a rather unexpected turn of events, and it has been challenging for everyone, and I can imagine in many ways for you and the European Commission. So, reflecting on that, my question to you is the following. What do you expect to be some of the biggest challenges you'll have to face in your second year in office?
Thank you very much, Shani. Well, the greatest challenge for all of us next year will be to get out of this crisis. And for my team and me, a big priority right now is to secure safe and effective vaccines for all of us. Because let us be clear, vaccination is our best chance to get rid of COVID-19. And in this field, I have good news. We secured promising vaccines for Europeans, and now we need to get ready for vaccination. This is the most important task right now. Et maintenant, je vais prendre une question de David.
Bonjour Ursula, je suis David, 31 ans de Belgique. J'aurais voulu savoir si vous devez jeter un regard sur l'année écoulée, qu'auriez-vous fait différemment? Merci.
Merci David. C'est une très bonne question. Et oui, il est important de tirer les leçons de la crise du Covid-19. On le sait maintenant. Le monde n'était pas prêt pour faire face à une telle pandémie. Les pays ne coopéraient pas assez. Et c'est quelque chose qu'il faut absolument changer pour sortir de cette crise et en éviter d'autres. Et voilà, c'est pourquoi l'année prochaine, je vais inviter les dirigeants des 20 premières économies mondiales à se réunir et à discuter des leçons à tirer. Car nous savons tous, ensemble, on est plus forts. Et ensemble, nous avons fait beaucoup de progrès, sur les vaccins par exemple, ou pour se procurer l'équipement médical dont nos hôpitaux avaient besoin. Donc, il y a beaucoup de choses que nous allons faire différemment avec l'expérience de cette année. And now I will take a question from Dimitar.
Уважаема госпожо президент, благодаря за възможността да задам директно въпрос към вас, благодарение на Ask the President. Само до преди една година вие не планирахте Next Generation EU, но заради COVID се наложи комисията да изработи такъв амбициозен план за справяне с кризата. Как си представяте Европа след COVID-19? По-конкурентоспособна, по-дигитална, по-зелена и как Next Generation EU ще допринесе за реализирането на тези приоритети? Благодаря ви.
Thank you very much, Dimitar. Indeed, we have now the opportunity to rebuild our economies better. Greener, more digital, more resistant to crisis. So, more than 1/3 of the money from Next Generation EU will be invested in the green economy to help Europe become climate neutral by 2050. Big goal. And Next Generation EU will also provide massive investment in the digital sector. We need it. It will help bring forward 5G, 6G around Europe. Or, for example, work on artificial intelligence, you name it, many, many topics. And it will help us have a more resilient economy, better healthcare systems, for example. We've seen how important they are. And of course, Europe after COVID-19 will become again this great open space where people can travel freely across borders, study abroad, and have some of the best quality of life in the world. Voilà, that was all for today. It was great chatting to you again. Keep sending me questions. I'll be back with answers soon. Bye for now.